If I offered you $1 million right now, cash in hand, would you take it? Or would you take one single cent that doubles in value every single day for the next 31 days? Be honest, most people grab the million. It's logical, it's safe, it's instant. But if you took the million and you just walked away from over $10 million, yeah, you heard that right. $10,737,000. And that right there is the problem. It's not a lack of money or opportunity, it's a lack of compounded thinking. Welcome back. I'm Masha. And today we aren't just scratching the surface, we are spending the next 30 minutes breaking down the most powerful force in the financial universe. We're going deeper than the usual motivational fluff. We're talking about the math, the psychology, the global market reality, and the specific steps you need to take to stop working for money and start making money work for you. Most people know about compounding, but almost no one benefits from it. Why? Because in the beginning, it feels like absolutely nothing is happening. Let's go back to that 1 cent. On day 1, you have 1 cent. Day 5, you have 16 cents. Day 10, you have $5.12. 10 days in, and you can't even buy a decent lunch. This is what we call the valley of disappointment. This is where most people quit. They look at their investment statement after 3 months, see a return of $20, and they say, this isn't worth the effort. They pull the money out, they buy a new phone, they interrupt the process. But look at the back end. Around day 25, you hit $167,000. By day 28, you're at 1.3 million, and by day 31, you've crossed the 10 million mark. Compounding doesn't reward the hustle, it rewards the wait. The greatest tragedy in finance is the person who quits on day 24, just before the vertical explosion begins. Wealth isn't built in the first 90% of the time, it's built in the last 10%. But you never reach that last 10% if you keep resetting the clock to day 1. Now I know what you're thinking. Masha, investments don't double every day. You're right, but the principle is identical. Let's look at real-life global numbers. Imagine 2 people, Alex and Ben. Alex starts at age 20. He's disciplined. He invests $500 a month into a diversified global index fund. He does this for just 10 years, then life gets busy, and he stops contributing entirely at age 30. He just lets the money sit there, growing at an average market rate. Ben waits. Ben says, I'll start when I'm earning more. He starts at age 30. He realizes he's late, so he invests double, $1,000 a month, for the next 30 years until he's 60. Who has more at retirement? It's Alex. Even though Ben invested much more total cash out of his pocket, he could never catch up to the 10-year head start Alex had. Time is not just a factor in the equation, it is the exponent. Time is the multiplier. When you delay investing by just 5 years, you aren't just losing 5 years of growth. You are chopping off the biggest years at the end of the cycle. You are literally stealing millions from your future self. We need to talk about the global reality of where you keep your money. If your money is just sitting in a standard savings account, it isn't compounding, it's actually shrinking. With global inflation often hovering between 3 and 5%, and sometimes much higher, your bank interest of 1 or 2% is a net loss in purchasing power. To compound, you need a yield-bearing vehicle that outperforms inflation. Let's look at the S&P 500, the index of the 500 largest companies in the US, which serves as a benchmark for the global economy. Over the last 50 years, including every recession, war, and market crash, its average annual return has been around 10%. At 10%, your money doubles every 7 years. This means if you invest $10,000 today and don't touch it, in 7 years you have $20,000. In 14 years, $40,000. In 21 years, $80,000. In 42 years, you're looking at $640,000 from a single $10,000 investment. But here's the catch. You have to survive the red days. You have to survive the years like 2008 or 2022 when the market drops 20%. Most people panic. They sell at the bottom. They interrupt the compounding because they think the world is ending. Compounding is a test of character, not a test of intelligence. Why is this so hard for our brains? Because humans are wired for linear thinking. If we walk 30 steps, we expect to be 30 meters away, but the financial world works on exponential results. If I take 30 exponential steps, where each step is double the last, I haven't walked across a room. I've circled the Earth 27 times. Our brains cannot naturally visualize how fast things grow at the end. This is why you feel like a failure in year 3 of your investment journey. You've been disciplined, you've sacrificed, and your balance has barely moved. You feel like the 1 cent on day 10. Mastery is the ability to ignore your current results and trust the math. We also have to fight mental accounting. We treat $1,000 we earned differently than $1,000 we got from a dividend. To compound, you must treat all money the same. You must reinvest every dividend, every cent of interest, every windfall. If you spend your dividends, you are eating your seed corn. You are making sure the harvest never gets bigger. So what are the actual tools used by the wealthy worldwide? First, exchange-traded funds, or ETFs. These allow you to buy the entire world's stock market in one click. You aren't betting on one company, you're betting on human ingenuity. Second, dividend growth stocks. These are companies that not only pay you to own them, but increase that pay every single year. When you set these to DRIP, dividend reinvestment plans, the compounding happens automatically while you sleep. Third, real estate investment trusts, or REITs. These allow you to compound through the property market without needing millions to buy a building. You get the rent, you reinvest it, and the cycle continues. The goal isn't to find the next big thing. The goal is to find the consistent thing. Excitement is the enemy of wealth. The real winners are the boring investors who are okay with a steady 8 to 12%. Consistency beats intensity every single time. So, how do we start? Regardless of where you are in the world, the steps are the same. Step 1. Audit your leaks. Where is your money going that provides zero return? Step 2. Choose your vehicle. Don't overcomplicate it. Pick a low-cost, broad-market index fund. Step 3. Automate. If you have to think about investing every month, you will eventually fail. Human willpower is a finite resource. Automation is infinite. Set up a recurring transfer. Make it invisible. Step 4. The hands-off rule. Forget the password to your brokerage account if you have to. Stop checking the price every day. Stop looking for the $1 million today. Start looking for the 1 cent that grows. If you've stayed with me for this long, you now have the knowledge that 95% of people will never apply. You know the secret. But knowledge without execution is just a hallucination. I'm Masha. Stay patient, stay consistent, and let compounding do the heavy lifting.